Hello, my Afro American family. This is Sanford Willis. My podcast name is St. Louis Sanford. I'd like to speak with you all. We do have a issue as Afro American people. It's pertaining to the HBCU schools. They're in dire strait. Now, they are very important for Afro American. We cannot lose any of them. They said by the end of this decade, we're going to lose 25% of the HBCU school. It's only 107 of them. We don't want to lose one. We cannot afford to lose one of them, and we're going to make sure that we don't. Look how important they were to us when we were free as slaves. The HBCU, or the school that educated us, when we were free from slavery, you'd be surprised that blacks got together and built one room schoolhouse, kindergarten all the way up to the eighth grade. You'd be surprised that they helped build some HBCU schools. One in particular, and that I heard that it's a feel good story to me, and it happened in Montgomery, Alabama. Nine free slaves got together and paid $500 for land to build Alabama State University. Isn't that something? That is awesome. People, for some reason, kept it a secret that, as we didn't care about education. We did. We cared. Check this out. In 1900, they did a study and they found out that 98% of Afro American ex slaves, whatever, was illiterate. 98% people, that's a lot. Now, what we were doing, man, to think that we were really into education, it just blew my mind. It just keep blowing me away. And the smart people that came out of these HBCU was unbelievable. I mean, some real high profile people. For some reason, things got lost when they integrated schools. For some reason, black people turned the other way and said, wait a minute, going to white school is better. That is not the truth at all. They didn't want you there. Let's think about that. So they didn't care if you learn or not. Now, one thing that they know is that when you borrow money to go to college, you got to pay. Whether you graduated, learned something or not, you still got to pay. You got a bill that's going to last you at least 30 years. It's amazing to hear people saying, I just pay off my college tuition, and they've been out of school 30 some years. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And a lot of the Afro American, they wasn't pushed to learn as they was in HBCU. So if you think about it, people, push your kids to go to HBCU. If you're going to spend all this money, go somewhere where you can almost guarantee they're going to learn something. Push them somewhere that you can tell they were somewhat educated instead of going to PWI school, predominantly white institution, and you can't tell that they ever attend. Now, just think, when they did that survey in 1930 and found out that the illiteracy rate among African American people went all the way down to 30%. It has never, ever happened in the history of this country. Has any race of people come to America and drop their illiteracy rate that fast? We talking about Asian, Jews, Hungarian, Irishman, Italian, in any race, you name it. They have never exceeded what black man, Afro American man did. I'm sorry. No one has ever done that. Don't let no one tell you you cannot be educated because it was proven. And it's a lot of y'all still smart. We need to push these people to go to school. We need to push our people to go get educated. You don't have to go to college. Go to trade school. Come on, people. Let's do it. But anyway, let me get back on track here. We need to do something about our HBCU. Now, Black Lives Matter came along and they did a heck of a job, people, in educating. Not they educate us on how important it was to go back to HBCU. By 2019, the excitement was building up, and it was something. But along came one man with all this glamour and glitter and excitement, where people was gravitating toward him. Hold your jealousy down, people. Do not trip. Quit tripping. Deion Sanders, we needed him. This man brought excitement to an institutions like has never been before. To get people excited about education, who in the hell ever done that? Have you ever in your life you gonna hear about the excitement of education? No one it has never happened. We have never had a movement like this. Never ever. Education? I mean, people over there in England, Canada, they had Asian people in Japan and China buying Jackson State paraphernalia. I mean, it didn't just happen. The excitement just not happened in America, different parts of the world, Puerto Rico, Philippines, Dominican Republic. I mean, Panama. People was hearing about HBCU and Jackson State in particular. It had to start somewhere, people. So why in the hell are we jealous? We ain't got time for that shit. I'm sorry for cussing. Let's get rid of the jealousy. I'm sorry. I mean, it burns me up when we get jealous of each other. This is why we can't hardly go nowhere, because we hold each other back by being jealous. I mean, who cares who does it? It's been done. You didn't do it. So Dion came along and did it. But okay, enough about Dion. The beauty of it, Dion's gone. The excitement's still there. He's gone. The excitement is still there. People, it blew my mind when I found out Tennessee State. There were so many people going to Tennessee State, they said they didn't have enough room board for them. They had to rent hotels. And not just Tennessee State, several other HBCU was having the same problem. Ain't that a beautiful problem to have? That is, love it. Now, the other problem we got is not beautiful. Losing 25% of the HBCU schools by the end of this decade, 7 years from now. We need to start right now, people, getting something together. And what I've been pondering, and I've been thinking, because it really bothers me. I didn't go to an HBCU school. I wish I had if I had the opportunity. I did. I had a band scholarship, played drums to Lane College, and I hate it to this day. I did not attend. I really, truly do. But I still love it. I still love HBCU. Still love the HBCU people. Now, what we can do on January the 10th, and it's sad, but I'm going to say it, only 13% of alumni donating to these schools. 13%. And let's move on. Let's do this, people. Alumni and fans, I need 120,000 starting January the 10th, donate $50. Let's join this $50 a month HBCU club. Donate $50 to a school of your choice. Mail that check and money order in. If you can't do $50, do 25, 30. When you do that, join the HBCU $50 a month club. Go to St. Louis Sanford. This video you're listening to. Come back to this video you listen to. St. Louis Sanford HBCU schools need you. Hit the share, hit the like, and subscribe. Go on my comment line. Put your first name on it. Don't put how much you donate, and put the school that you donated to, and put in where you live. Because I'm going to come back in 2 days afterwards, and I'm going to call names out. I may do it for 2 hours. I may do it for 3 hours. The first few times that we do this, we're going to do this the 10th of every month. We're talking about 10 days, people, after you pay your rent or your mortgage. People, we got 40 million Afro American people living in this country. Now it's the time for us to help ourselves. Dion got us excited about HBCU. Black Lives Matter got us excited about HBCU. Let's get excited, people, about helping HBCU. Let's get excited. Let's do this thing. We can do it. Do this every month. By February, we should have the numbers up to 240,000. By June, 750,000. By July, 1.5 million. By September, November, we should have 8 million people. 8 million people joining the HBCU $50 a month club. The 10th of every month. Let's do this. We can do it, people. Go to Sanford video on St. Louis Sanford video on HBCU schools need you. Go to subscribe, hit the like button, and share. Go in the comment line, put your name on there. Put in the school that you donated to. Put the city in. We're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna make this exciting. I'm ready. I'm ready. Come January the 10th, I'm gonna do a video showing you my money order that I donated. Let's do this. Let me say this before I go. All seriousness. Why in the hell we got all this damn crime in our city? We need to cut this crap out, people. We need to cut it out. Now, why is it that our city's so nasty? Why we got trash all over the place? Come on, people, clean this mess up. Throw the trash away in your trash can. Cut the fighting out. Cut the shooting out. The carjacking. Why we got to be this way? I don't care what they do. We ain't got to do it. We could be the best race of people there is. And we are the best. Let's do it. Thank you.